And we're live.
What's up, people?
Hello, hello. Welcome to the next episode of Quarantine Live. You can't see us yet, but there we are. We're in game now. Oh, I was in the golden age.
I'm a DC fan, by the way.
I can see, yes. Oh, yeah, we were in... It's been been a while.
We have America, I forgot. We have
Yeah.
America for ourselves.
It's
gonna be a long run.
it's gonna be a chill game. It's been a while since the last recording. Last recording was 2 weeks ago, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that. It's been a while.
The bug is happening, but that's fine.
Bug happening? What bug?
That the AI gets 2 turns instead of 1 turn.
Okay, cheating much?
Yeah. Screw AI.
Screw you, AI.
It's not like we need any help or something like that.
Right. I guess I go here. I have nothing to do. I have no goals at the moment. So.
Well, take over the world, like we always do, right?
Well, we got America already, so.
Yeah, that's a start. It's a start.
it's
it's something. But so, how have you been doing? Hi.
Not great. Some issues with my feet.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, and the doctor doesn't know what the hell's going on, so they're like.
Yeah, that's.
I have a checkup.
Good.
I have a checkup soon at the hospital, so we'll see.
Okay.
But it's like this. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes I'm in so much pain I can do shit. So it's like.
Ah, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's tough, but like. It's not like the end of the world or something, so I was like, I'm not too bothered by it. It's just annoying sometimes.
Yeah, especially if you can't walk. That's just.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Because like, oh yeah, you should walk more. I was like, yeah, how?
How do you expect me to do that if I can't?
Yeah, you should move more. I was like, yeah, I don't know how. I was like, I could do push-ups.
I mean, you could, but still, you would need to rest some weight on your feet, and that might not be possible.
No, you can do it on your knees. You can do.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
Depends.
It's a way. There's a way. So I think I'm gonna do that more. I'm just gonna do more push-ups and do more, try more to move more. But it's tough. It's really tough. So how are you doing, man?
I've been doing okay. I've been working a bit for school, so I've been doing that, and I've been keeping busy with my music. It's hard to keep motivated, so I might be behind schedule, but that doesn't really matter because it's my schedule.
Right. Fair enough, yeah.
So I've just been chilling, basically. I've been.
No, that's good.
I've been doing some podcasts for our D&D stream. We've been doing some episodes there, and then for the rest, it's just been going on steadily.
Yeah, how's that going? Is there a lot of new audience, or is it like just for your friends, or how's that going?
The D&D thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for an audience. We live stream it on Twitch every Wednesday, every Monday and Saturday. Although it's now going to be Monday and Friday because Saturday wasn't panning out for some people. And I host a podcast every Wednesday about DMing and how to prepare sessions and such for your players, which might be difficult for people who don't know how to do it yet, or people who want to increase their skill, or without having a party. Because if you want to, it's quite a leap to start DMing, like dungeon mastering a game, because you need to prepare a lot of shit, which might be really daunting. Like you have to create your own cities and your own countries, your own types of people, and then or your own well, not types of people, but your own civilizations, basically. And
Yeah,
that's
it sounds fun in the beginning until you're actually doing it.
yeah, it's a lot of work for something you might not be good at, or you might not know how to do, because I didn't know how to do it at first, so I just did something, and that really didn't work that well.
Yeah.
So you really have to bite through that first, the first difficult sessions before you really can work something that's quite decent.
Because I also feel like you will need some leadership skills to, run a session.
Oh yes, yeah, you do.
You can't just be like, "Yo, let's do a session." It's like, yeah, if the person who's playing not really listening to you, then it's like, yeah, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, you first of all, you need to keep attention to you. If you, it's fine if you let the players talk, but you still need to be running the game. You're still the master of the game, which
You're the
takes,
final word, basically.
yeah, basically, because the players can do whatever they want if it's within your well, if you want them to. So they can ask,
Right.
"Can I shoot an arrow at the moon?" Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Have
say,
fun.
yeah, sure, go ahead, but you might hit yourself, and they have to
Right.
accept that that's a possibility that can happen, and you have to have a mutual respect, because you don't want to be too authoritarian, so your players can't have fun. I've heard of DMs which don't let their players do anything because they want to force them into their story, which is
Right.
yeah,
No,
that doesn't work.
That's not the way.
Because the
You
players
should
are
have
just
the freedom to do dumb things, like, because I
yeah.
remember we did a session or something. It's like, oh yeah, well, can I do this? Yeah, sure. Roll a dice. Oh, wow, look at that.
It worked.
It worked. Hey.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind that the players, even if you don't plan for some things to happen, you can still let them happen, and it might be more fun than the thing you've planned.
Yeah.
You have to keep that in mind.
No, I definitely agree, because there's the few times that I played with you,
Mm-hmm.
as you as the master. I was like, oh, it's fun, because it's not like, oh, can I do this? No. Oh, can I do this? No. It's not. Can you do this? Yeah, sure, if you want to, but
Yeah,
shit can happen. So.
and I've heard some DMs that don't let their players do anything. Like they just tell them no, and you don't really want to tell them no. Like, preferably not at all.
Mm-hmm.
You can, of course, because if a player does something completely horrendous, then you still have to say no. You can't just force yourself upon this person or do weird things with this or that player character. That's weird. Don't do that. Because we've had some audience members tell us about some things that happened that they got banned for, because they
Really?
tried to they tried to stop someone from from harassing someone by then they got banned because they couldn't. The DM didn't want to. Well, it was really weird because the DM didn't do anything about it, and that's not
Okay.
yeah. That's a sign of a DM which doesn't have control of his own game, because you want to be able to intervene when things are not going well. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And if you can't really do that, that's worrisome. You can still run a game, of course, but you have to keep in mind that everyone should still have fun.
Yeah, true. That's not, it's not like if one person is not liking it anymore. That's kind of.
Yeah, then you'd have to just tell them, okay, if you don't like it anymore, that's fine, but don't don't either if you don't want to play the game anymore, that's also fine. If you don't like what's happening, just tell me. I can.
Yeah.
Of course, I will try to keep it in mind.
Right.
Just in case it happens, but if I can't, then the player should tell the DM. But still, so it can be really daunting for some people that, or actually most people that have never DM'd, because you can see you have examples of DMs like well, you have a few people which do some YouTube channels. Can't remember the name. Pretty famous dude. And you have Critical Role, of course. So you have a lot of resources to your disposal, but to figure everything out so you can make your own game, that's difficult.
Right.
That's why I told the group, like, I would like to do a DM's podcast, because I don't think I think it's somewhat new. Like I can see a lot of people streaming just games of D&D, which is also fun. That you all have your own story, but that can be really samey for some people.
Yeah.
But so I thought, to mitigate that somewhat, we can do a DM podcast. That might be fun, and it's pretty fun. We've run for 7-8 episodes now. We're
Okay.
now talking about how to build your own world. First, we did a few general things like how to run a session 0, how to run a session. And then we've did a 3-part series on how to run combat. Now we're talking about how to build a world. And building a world is really difficult. Like I've said, building cities, building countries and places which interest players. That's not
I
really.
can imagine, because it's like there's so many worlds already built for you. You know, it's like, for example, the Elder Scrolls world, or Guild Wars, or World of Warcraft, and all those games. You know, that they somehow that's done by teams, not by one person.
True. Yeah.
And now you have to do this on your own.
Yeah, and that's really difficult. Like,
good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I don't. By the way, I don't really know what I want to do. Culture. What are you going for, by the way?
At the moment, doing drama and poetry.
No, I mean the social policies.
Oh, so I don't know. I'm not doing. I just finished whatchamacallit, Fate one.
Deity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already finished Tradition. I don't really know what my plan was. But what do I get from being Denmark? I forget.
I don't know.
I
just know the Celts are like really religious. That's all I know.
I
don't like to play religious. But...
Yeah, I actually want to go for commerce, but I can't. I guess I'll go for patronage. Yeah, first one, and just dumping points in it then. But yeah, so I've been it's been going well. We've been increasing in followers for the past couple of episodes. So that's fun.
We still need to do we still need to do a whatchamacallit, a D&D play as a podcast, I think.
Yeah, we still need to. I agree. We should really. I've got a few ideas. You want to play fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've been working on It's also for the podcast, or maybe also for just for friends. I've been working on a handout for Call of Cthulhu for the 1,000 Years Later game I've been creating. I also have the book next to me. It's a complete fiction of H.P. Lovecraft, which I've been reading.
Alright.
It's
interesting.
I must say I really like DMing horror games and thriller things. It's really fun to see people feel uncomfortable as in horror sense.
Freak out.
Yeah, just see them tense up and like, I don't like where my character. This is scary. Just scaring people is
that's fun. I like that. Let's see what happens then.
Yeah. But for the podcast, if you want to play a game, just fantasy, that's also very much possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I was intrigued by the first time we played, and that was very fun. It felt like, as if you're playing your own Skyrim / Lord of the Rings story.
True. Yeah, that's really fun.
That's just fun. Yeah. Also, I want to create a new character. I love my last character, but I want to just have different characters as well.
Yeah, the different characters are what makes it fun. I've got a few character ideas and few characters that I'm waiting to try to play. Well, what were you thinking for character wise?
I'm not sure yet, because last time I was a tiefling. That was very fun. And maybe just something else, just anything but the tiefling.
Well, you've got a lot of different race choices.
Yeah. Although I might end up with the same tiefling again. I don't know. We'll see.
You could. It's
depends on the mood and the day, I guess. Because I remember my tiefling was funny as hell.
Yeah, it was a tiefling monk, right?
Tiefling monk who was always drunk.
Yeah. That was really fun. Are you? Oh, you're expert.
Although I felt like my character was a cheat code in a sense, because at one point he was selling his alcohol that he kept producing forever. I just traded it for food and for stuff like that. So he's like,
yeah, that's also a bit of an oversight on my part. I should have not given him that ability. But still,
fair. But the thing is like I used it smart, in the sense like I just get it for food, not for like I'm going to be rich now or something like that.
Yeah, but that's fun. I also like giving players the opportunity to play with the game.
Yeah, because my character was basically a really annoying character. Really annoying character, but
not that annoying.
But he was still friendly, as in like he was friendly to the other players. So he was like, I'm gonna get food for them. He's a monk, like he can eat whatever, but those people are a little bit more touchy. So
we'll build an oracle. Damn it.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
yeah. Otherwise, it would have said you've built an. Shame. No, never mind.
It wasn't me. I wasn't even building anything. No, it wasn't me. What should I build anyway? Let me see. I'm gonna build.
Good question. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to build.
But
I've got a few ideas for the podcast, but I need to think if I want to put it in this. I think I want to put it in this world, but maybe,
right.
But I'm not sure where or when exactly, because what's happening in the world is quite all-encompassing, and it can be fun, but I'm not sure if that's fun for a live stream, which isn't in touch with the other games that I've been running.
Right. I'm also like eventually I just want to also create my own world. I don't know if I want to be DMing it, but I might want to create my own world one day.
I mean, we could also do that. That might also be really fun.
Just create our own world?
Create your own world and play in that.
Well, yeah, why not?
I mean, it doesn't have to be my world because my world is pretty filled up at the point. I have
a feeling when I start building my own world, it's gonna take years.
Well, that's the point. You don't really have to create all of the world. You don't have to know everything about it.
Right, you can make it up while you go. That's true.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise it will take years. Yeah, because the world that I've created, first of all I've been working with one other DM, which makes it a bit easier. Yeah. And furthermore, I've been working country by country and then not really focusing on the cities, but I've started with one country and I've figured out how the political system worked, and then where the cities were and how, goddammit, and how the country felt. And after that, if I don't need the players to go to another country, then I won't prepare that country, because otherwise it will just take more time.
Right.
So you have to keep in mind.
Yeah, for me it's also because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of influences by, like, Lord of the Rings, Elder Scrolls.
That's not bad.
And also maybe like like Civ, like, okay, these, like, how does this work? What do these civilizations do? And I think that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but that's pretty good actually. You want to be you want the players to recognize some things, because that's fun for the players as well. Because then they can.
Because you can do anything with it. Because I was thinking, like, have you seen the Netflix film Bright? With Will Smith?
Yeah, I have actually. With the orcs living in New York or something like that.
Yeah, you have orcs, you have elves, you have all those mythical creatures, but they live in our world. And that's pretty interesting, because the racism is not to humans anymore. It's also to orcs.
Yeah.
Elves. That's interesting to see. It's like, oh, okay, so it's like basically, like, even if you removed all the orcs and the elves and all that, it will still be a solid story.
Yeah.
It could still work, just different. And it's interesting, I feel like. Because they just took mythical elements and they combined it with our world, basically.
Yeah, I thought the movie was pretty good. I don't really remember it really well. What was happening? I remember some parts of it. It was pretty good. Not great, but
the product placements was really like, okay, it was really obvious.
Yeah, some things were a
with
bit
the beer.
janky.
Do you want a beer or whatever? And he's holding it up with the logo right there,
Yeah.
I was like, I see what you did there. I was like, okay.
I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
Most movies do that, but this is a bit too much. But okay, whatever.
I don't usually mind it, but
yeah, but this one was so
really obvious.
I felt it was obvious and too out of place too. It's like, so they were having a serious conversation, and he's holding him.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's Ken like this, and I'm like, come on, come on.
You're making it way too.
I know what you're doing, but come on.
Yeah, but we but if you don't even have to create a world if you want to make a good world for D&D. It doesn't sound right, obviously, but you can just start with oh, I didn't want to click that. You can just start with just a town, and then work from there. Just a town and a few interesting spots around the map. If I'm going to do it, then if I'm going to create a world the next time, or the next world I'm going to create, I'm gonna do it like that. Just create a a town and interesting things I want the players to explore, and then work it out from there. After a while,
Yeah.
you can focus on the bigger things, but at first it doesn't really matter because the players aren't going to be involved with the wars, the gigantic wars which will be going on. If they want to, they can, but they don't have to.
Yeah, another influence what I probably will get is from The Witcher. I
Yeah,
love The
probably.
Witcher stories. It's pretty interesting too because I didn't notice that The Witcher was made by a Polish person until later, way later. I was
Okay.
like, oh, what? It's made by a Polish person. Think about it. Okay, the names and all that.
Yeah, it makes
Geralt.
sense.
I was like, okay, I see what's going. And for example, I believe the Netflix series has the character Jaskier, and in the games he has another name, the Bard. I don't remember his name.
I don't really remember. Well, I haven't seen the Netflix series.
You haven't? It's pretty good.
No, I don't have Netflix anymore.
Oh, you can pirate it.
I mean, I could, but I usually don't pirate things. But my Netflix got hacked one summer, so I.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I didn't really cancel it. It just we didn't pay it, and then it went away.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have been paying it for another person because we couldn't watch it.
Right. That's annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was actually just annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
Still,
why don't people need to hack? You know, like just do not, don't.
I mean, yeah, he just wanted some free Netflix. I get that, but
Sure, I want some free Netflix too, but I don't need. I'm not gonna hack someone for that.
That's a bit much.
Sure, there are other ways. That, you got the Amazon sticks or whatever. You can do a lot of shit. You don't have to steal someone else's money.
Ooh, I can make him berserkers.
Ooh.
Not sure what that does, but ooh.
Ooh.
Let's
go berserk, guys.
Let's see. But yeah, we should see what we want to do for that.
Can you move your ship?
Which?
The ones above the barbarian brute. Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna spread some shit. Gonna spread some bars.
Spread some bars. Drop some bars on these people. Scrap.
Scrap.
Okay, I think I'm going for compass.
Boom boom pop. 2 + 2 is 4 pixels.
How long was that ago, by the way?
Oh, it's been years ago. But the thing is, like, it's funny because people believe that he was a real person, but he was actually a gag character.
Yeah, he was.
That was so funny because Shaq was actually beefing with him.
Really?
At one point. Because he was named Big Shaq.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what, really?
I didn't know that. I didn't know Shaq was beefing with him.
Yeah, I think that was also a play between them, but still, it's like,
of course.
Like, oh yeah, because Shaq is also a funny guy and he also raps, so it's like, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But still, it was really funny.
That's good. Big Shaq, Big Shaq, and Big Shaq. Oh.
So funny.
Let's see. Why does this place have any production? I don't know why I've got my archers with me here. I don't think they can do anything. They can't see shit.
Oh, you totally blocked them in.
No, but because they can't see. They can't see through the jungle. So I don't know really. I don't really know why I've got them, but yeah, extra units, I guess.
Yeah. Milan wants Sofia bullied. But why?
Okay.
Oh, a unit was killed. Oh no, they killed. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh shit, they can attack, but I don't think they know they don't really need to. Sad.
Oh, I found Boston.
Boston? Where?
Yeah, Boston.
Oh, yeah, you did. Bonjour, Boston. They've got longswordmen. Well, we've got longswordmen. Never mind. We've got longswordmen as well. Actually, I've got berserkers, but same.
And I got their embassy, so I found Washington as well.
Nice.
You want spices? Here you go.
You want
now they're
some
gonna trade me
spices,
for.
boy?
Now they want my ambassador as well, but I don't know when or where. They're gonna ask for it pretty soon. Pretty sure.
Of course they are.
Your city became religious. Well, that was fast. I wasn't even trying.
Yeah, it spreads from itself. It spreads. It has a certain spread radius.
Oh, like a disease.
Yeah, you could think of it like a disease. I mean, it works. It works, sort of. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
to walk all the way around because they don't want to move the troops down.
of course. They be dickin'.
Nah.
City of Kaupang. Just sounds really Asian. Kaupang.
It does. But it's not.
It is. It's really not, but it really sounds yeah, a bit Vietnamese, something like that.
Well, no. Maybe
Well,
Indonesian.
No. Indonesian, yeah.
Oh no, they destroyed my catapult. Son of a bitch. Not that I was paying attention or anything, but still.
Doesn't matter. You're still bitches.
Yeah, I still hate them.
Where's the barbarian ship? Bye bye, barbarians. Bye bye. They've gone die. Okay. So, what are our plans for exploration?
Plans for?
No, the plans for how we're gonna take over the world. That's what I wanted to say.
I don't know. I really don't.
I've been thinking about well, we can just take America and then probably just win.
We already. Well, technically, we already took America.
Yeah, technically. We should find a way to the old world. And go over there and funnel our units through.
Yeah, because it's funny. I found America and then on America. That's pretty funny.
Are they gonna bring liberty over to you? Democracy?
Maybe.
City became religious. Did not expect that.
Oh no, who could it be?
Who could have done that? What does it do?
It wasn't me. Oh yeah, the Celts have a thing. If I don't improve the tiles with the trees on it, I'll get more happiness.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, we got a spy.
I didn't know. Oh, cool. What's it doing? And enter the Renaissance.
Where should I move him?
Okay.
Well, we only found America, so I'm just gonna move it to Washington, I guess.
Well, Renaissance isn't that bad. Not that bad, that far behind. I think we might have a chance.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, I don't know. We could be screwed already, but I don't think that dire. We're at least not on. We're not surrounded by enemies.
Still.
Yeah.
We're still second.
That's why.
I mean, by 1 point too, so it's not that bad. I think we're doing pretty well.
Wait. Just want to move this dude. Where's Washington? Still gonna spy on him though.
Same.
Just steal some tech. Like.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, your shit is mine, boy.
Your shit is mine, boy. Okay, I need Cardiff needs.
But we've been thinking of ideas to expand this series a little, like more games, more things to do.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we've been thinking about playing 7 Days to Die.
And Hello Kitty Adventure.
Of course, logically. Freddy Fish.
Yes.
Actually,
well, fun part is there is a Hello Kitty online game, I believe. I played it before.
Really?
I played it before.
Why?
Because of my ex.
Oh no,
I played it before.
not that why, but why is there an online Kitty, Hello Kitty adventure game?
There are girls who play games. I mean,
they don't have to play on Hello Kitty adventure.
Yeah, but Hello Kitty is like, massive, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's almost, it's not quite, but it's almost there with the level of Pokemon. As in,
Is it that big? I didn't know it was that big.
It's pretty big. It's one of the biggest franchises I remember.
Yeah, I'm always surprised how big some franchises are. Like Hello Kitty Adventure or other franchises. I just don't remember them being that prevalent. But that
I was making a joke, but I kind of want to try it.
Oh, Hello Kitty Adventure Online. Well, we could.
I think it could be funny as hell.
It could be. It could really work. Why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We gotta make a new series.
Well, we'll make more series like that. Maybe even we could do Dungeons and Dragons Online. It sucks the game, but it exists.
Well, I found Magic the Gathering online as well.
Oh, that's
I never
true.
played Magic ever. Could do that.
Magic the Gathering is pretty fun. We could do that.
I never played it, so I don't know. I don't know. I also saw the cards. I was like, oh, they look really cool, but I don't want to start a new thing because I already bought Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So
Yeah. I've not been in. I've not really been into it that much, but I know how some of it works. Not really. I know how the game works, but I really don't know what's good or what's not good.
Yeah, because that's the thing as well. Because the rules keep changing, and new cards, new decks. And, it's hard to keep up. The same with Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, and especially the old one, the old series. I loved it. The new ones, I don't.
I mean, the new ones have cool mechanics. I like the the newest one. I don't like the newest one, but that's more.
Which one?
Is Link summoning? Maybe,
I tried that. I tried it online, and I didn't like it as much because link summoning basically destroys all the other old summonings that you had.
Basically, yeah.
Because I love the pendulum summoning. Like when that was new, because you could have like 5-6 exceeds in one turn if you want. It's pretty sick.
That was pretty normal, yeah.
Wait, what?
I also like synchro summoning because I like to. I had a deck which just synchro summoned and kept doing that, just ad infinitum basically.
Yeah.
And that was really fun because you really had to think 13 steps forward. Like, if I can summon this, I'll summon those two, and I can then do that. And then if I do that, I can put them together and then synchro summon that. And then you kept going on and on and on and on until you couldn't do anything anymore. And it was the same a bit with pendulum summoning because, pendulum summoning was more broken.
Right.
Because
pendulum summoning, you could use pendulum summoning to do all the other things as well. You can have a synchro summoning and an exceed summoning with the pendulum summoning into wait what? And I had a pretty cool build, and I was thinking to actually have the physical deck, and then they changed the rules of link summoning, and I was like,
oh, you can still play pendulum summoning without link summoning.
Yeah, but not many people are playing it anymore. Then because everyone's gonna do the new thing, and I'm just sitting there like.
Want to play the old thing? No, okay.
We can do it though.
I don't really know where my cards are.
I know where my cards are, but I'm thinking to sell them actually. So.
Yeah, I want to sell them as well. I'm not sure. I should know. I should really see what cards I have.
Or maybe I'm gonna sell them and put them in our business, and something else with it.
Good as well. Yeah, we could do that as well. We could also just play it online. That is also really possible.
Yeah, there are different sites and.
Yeah, you've. How's that called? I think I have it on my computer somewhere. Someone made me download it.
Because I was also looking into the Dragon Ball card game.
They have a card game.
They have a new one now. Yeah, they have a new one now, and
there's
I love the old cards. Yes, way back in the days. I had a lot of cards of those, and I love those cards, but they just disappeared. I think my mom just threw them away.
It could be that
but
would be
I love
really
Dragon Ball cards. But the rules are so confusing. I was like, man, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, now you turn them around. I was like, what? Turn them around? What?
What do I do with the what?
What? Now it's on this face and on this face. I was like, what the hell? Never mind. I'm just not gonna bother anymore. I love the cards. They look really amazing, and I'm not gonna buy them because I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I get it. It's also with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Look at that! I got another great profit.
Nice. We're doing pretty well. Why do I want another? I don't want another builder.
Oh, and guess what? I found barbarians.
Ah, again, more barbarians.
Nice. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Nope. Can you fill for a second? I'm gonna take a quick leak.
Oh, yeah, sure. So he's gonna take a leak. I hope he's not doing it in his pants. That would suck. This thing, like, me and Rick started this podcast thing a few years ago, and we just started talking. It's like, you know what? Our conversation is pretty interesting. Let's put it on camera. Why not? And it started at my house, and we're just chilling, and we had 2 cell phones of the same brand, Huawei, I believe, and we decided to use that as our recording, and then we edited it together, the sounds together, and that's kind of how we started our podcast, and it was called Experience. thing that we didn't know was like if you post something as an experience on YouTube, you will get some conflict with the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. You know, they're way bigger. So we decided, you know what, we'll change the name up. We're gonna do another podcast, and it took a few months.
Okay, I'm back.
Somehow, some way, that's how Rick lost his virginity. I'm joking. No, I was
Yes.
filling them up about how we started as a podcast and how we changed it. So with the experience, how we started it, it's like, yeah, we got a really cool conversations and let's just record it. And
Yeah,
how we started with two cell phones and just talking, and from there we just
got into podcasting.
And then we quit for a bit and it came back.
Yeah, I really like podcasts.
So yeah, we're gonna start a new podcast.
I mean, the new series are a bit new of a new podcast. It's
yeah, it's the same thing but
same thing but different, evolving
Same
but
thing, but
backwards.
Yes, we're gonna play different games, and Hello Kitty is gonna be one of them, and
Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fish is gonna be another one. I love Freddy Fish, by the way.
I don't think I've played it when I was little, but I don't remember any of it.
Here's the thing, I think I played it at school and I loved it.
Yeah.
And then years later I saw it on Steam for like really cheap, and I was like, you know what?
I'ma buy that.
Why not? Why not? YOLO, let's go.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I did. And I stand by it, the best purchase ever in my life.
I mean, yeah. If you really like it, then why not?
Yep. You should do too. You
Is
should buy it.
Is there an online Freddy Fish? No?
We should make one ourselves.
We should make an online Freddy Fish. How? It's basically puzzler, right?
Yeah, just like find this. Where is it? Oh.
Whoa, you found it.
Oh, good job. 20
Well
more.
done.
You need 20 more. Oh, okay.
I don't know how that would work in an online setting.
I don't know either.
It would be interesting
sure
to find out. I'm sure it's probably possible.
Yeah, and because of copyright, we call it like a different name. So it's like, you know,
Franklin Fish.
Franklin Fishy. Fishy Franklin.
Fishy Franklin. Fishy
Yeah,
Franklin and the
cigarette
Franklin. Fishy Franklin and the Frankliners. It sounds like a jazz band to me. It sounds.
We will have your dad play a sample.
We'll just make some smooth jazz for it.
Oh, that will be actually really dope. And I kind of want to make a game now.
Oh, I've always wanted to make a game. Not sure.
Me too. I just don't know where to start.
Yeah, I know some things. I know what kind of game I want to make. Probably going to be a detective or something because I really like, or a stealth game because I really like those kind of games. Yeah, kind
of like the Batman games.
Not really Batman.
I'm
not
Batman
a fan.
games are pretty stealthy as well. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, but
You're not a fan.
Well, I like them, but I don't really like the combat. I like this.
Really?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, I love it. I love the game. It depends. What game did you play though? What game of the series did you?
I don't know.
Was it Origins? Was it City?
No clue. I've seen it a whole bunch, or like I know what kind of gameplay it is. Just I'm looking through my Steam now, so they can't see, and you can't. So where is it? Got so many games.
He's skipping through all his hentai games and.
No, all my Sakura shit. Where's Batman? Is it called Arkham Origins?
Oh no, but Arkham Origins is bad though. It's one of the bad games.
Well, the gameplay is
No, City's
bit
the
the
best
same
one.
though.
City's the best one. I feel City is the best one because it's not all the game, but the mechanics are way smoother and it makes more sense.
Yeah, I think this was on sale some time ago. That's why I bought it.
I got all the games. I got a few on a PlayStation that I never touched, so I should do that one day.
Yeah, but I don't really like the hand-to-hand combat. Like the prime mechanics, how that works. Like you can counter shit and you can roll away from shit. It just reminds me of Assassin's Creed, and I didn't really like that about Assassin's Creed.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, it wasn't really that. Yeah, it wasn't difficult at all. Like,
right.
it was just mashing the.
Yeah, you have to play it on hard. You have to play it on a harder difficulty then, because then it's gonna be like, yo, what the hell?
I guess,
Trust
but
me,
still, it's still.
It's not about the battle. It's not about the battle mechanics. It's about if you're stealthy enough, you can do everything without doing all that.
True.
Just some level you have to, because then of course you're wide in the open. But the stealth missions I love because, standing on the gargoyles and just moving around.
Yeah, I like that.
Stuff like that I love.
I like that, but I didn't like the battles because you also had battles that were just you walked into a room and the doors closed and then you had to fight people. And it was just like, not again. I don't want to fight people. I just want to go to the stealth part because I kind of like that. But I don't want to fight people. I don't really care. And that was also with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because I really like the sailing part. I really like the sea sailing and the taking over other ships and fighting on the seas. I really enjoyed that. I just hated everything else about this. It was just way too Assassin's Creedy.
Right.
And the wrong kind of Assassin's Creedy. Like it was, I had to do a mission on Yucatan, and there was basically the stealth a stealth tutorial. Like this is how you stealth, but how you stealth in other games and how you stealth in Assassin's Creed is way different, because in Assassin's Creed you basically either have to not be seen at all. Like if a butt hair is being seen by an enemy, then you failed the mission, and I don't like that.
Oh God.
That's not how stealth works. Stealth works like if you get seen, you have to fight your way out or run away, and then
like the
try
Hitman
again.
Games.
Hitman is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're found out, you can have a different way to approach the game. You can still move out of the whatever bank or the heights, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Hitman games, like Hitman 1 and 2, the new ones. I really enjoyed those because they really encaptured what stealth should be. Like
yeah, the thing is, I never played the games. I just saw some footage and I was like, yo, this looks dope.
Yeah, it's
I would
really
want to
good.
play it. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Because I saw on Epic Games, I believe Odyssey was on sale.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, oh, maybe should I buy an Assassin's Creed game? And I was like, I'm probably not gonna touch it.
Yeah,
not gonna touch it.
The problem with Assassin's Creed games is they're pretty much all the same. And that's not in a bad way, but
yeah, but that's the thing. Also, it's like, oh, well, if you play one, you play all of them. That's the thing, and I guess it's the same with the Batman games. That's why I have a favorite out of them. It's like I know what I'm gonna expect and I know what's gonna happen. I basically play for the storyline because I know Rockstar is really good with the storyline. But I also heard that they were supposed to make a Superman game, but Warner Bros. Said no, so I was a bit salty about that.
I get that, yeah.
Bit salty about that because their games are amazing. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I saw it on sale, and it's like, oh well, if you get like 10 euros off, so it will be like $7. I was like, oh, that's nothing. But I was like, yeah, but am I gonna play it? You know, am I gonna enjoy it? I don't know. It looks cool. You know, it's the 300 setting. That's pretty dope.
I mean, I really want to see how they handle because in the new Assassin's Creed they really try to make it more RPG. Well, not really RPG. They introduce level mechanics like skill, level ups and shit, and different kind of stats on equipments. So they really try to make it more adventure-y, make it more stat based instead of just stabbing people. And I'm not sure if that's good or not. I've heard mixed things, but I'm still I don't know if it's worth. I think for $8 it could be worth it just to try.
Right, but I was hesitant about it, and afterwards I was like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I get it. I mean,
also, from one of the creators, a few creators of Civilization, actually, they are making a new game.
Oh, really?
Called Old World.
Oh, I see. I've seen some things about that. Yeah.
It looks like a Civ. It looks like a new Civ game.
Nice. I must say, I'm actually kind of impressed with Civ 6. I'm really enjoying that.
But it looks more like a Civ 5 upgrade than a Civ 6 upgrade.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That's also really cool. I've heard.
It looks way better.
I've heard things about Old World. Yeah. I've not seen anything about it.
Oh, you can just look at it at Epic Games store.
Oh. Not now though.
No, but you can just see some footage of it. But the thing is, like, I also looking into the Civ 6 expansions, and I was like, it's still, but I found a few cheaper ones, but it's still a bit too expensive for me to go for it at the moment.
I get that, but it's it makes the game better. It really does. I've
sure, playing games is really boring.
Yeah, ik bedoel, I mean, but in Dutch. I mean, the game itself, like just standard Civ 6, is a bit samey. It's the same like standard Civ 5, only upgraded with graphics and.
It's a bit with expansions. If you have all the expansions together, you have the whole game.
Yeah, but that's also with Civ 5. That doesn't change.
That's true, but that's what a lot of games nowadays. Because what I notice, for example, the new Pokemon games, they do the same thing with that as well.
If expansions in Pokemon games?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Expansions are coming in June.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I noticed that because Sword and Shield is a really fun game, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's finished. If you know what I mean. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a not unfinished game, and that's you have like you have events and all that. Yeah, fine, but I mean, I'm not playing it anymore at the moment. You know, I'd rather play the older games, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
Because those were done. The games were done.
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't think they would make expansions for Pokemon.
Because Game Freak has a thing. They always on time pressure, and they have to reach the deadline. And if not, then they fucked. So that's why there's a Sun and Moon and an Ultra Sun and Moon, which is basically the same game with more mechanics.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, the storyline is a little bit tweaked, and the post game is different, but next to that, it's still the same game, same mechanics.
That's weird.
You can still trade with the old games, so you know it's not like it's still the same character. Still playing the same main character. You're still playing the same storyline. You're still the same rivals.
But it's just a different flavor.
Yeah, just like you can catch different Pokemons here and there and whatever. And it's like alright.
Yeah.
And now with Sword and Shield, they're saying like, okay, we're gonna do expansions, and then afterwards, there's a big rumor that basically confirms it's gonna be the Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Okay.
And I have a feeling those were gonna have expansions as well. So if you look at that, it's gonna be like 2022 until you have
a
new game.
Yeah.
complete game, and then they're gonna start a new game again.
Yeah, that's weird.
And Nintendo has money. Nintendo has money. It's not like they don't have money to
yeah.
finish the game. They're just bad at managing, I feel like.
Yeah, bad at managing or just
because what I also noticed is like with those games, it's like the first game is released by the main creators.
Yeah.
The second game, or like the expansions now, is made by a second team.
Mm-hmm.
While the main team is gonna work on the next game. That's how it goes.
It sounds counterintuitive. Well, that sounds. I mean, I get it, but it sounds a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
They don't really care about the expansion, but just have someone work on it so they can just say, "Well, we've got expansions."
Yeah, and we found Sweden, by the way.
Oh, really? Where?
Just look at my boat.
Where is your boat?
Buenos Aires, Wellington, Buenos Aires.
Oh, Birka.
Yes.
Well, there's also a new Civ 6 expansion coming, which just released its first patch.
Oh.
That's also it's because Gathering Storm enabled the game gave the game weather mechanics and storms and global warming.
Yeah.
And the new expansion gives the game is not only global warming but also a way to really screw up the world. Like, they've introduced apocalypse mode, which basically says if you get to the last stage, it ramps up the things you can encounter by 10. It makes it a raging barbarians mode of storms, basically.
Oh damn!
And if you get to the last stage of the global heating or the climate change stage, you get bombarded by meteors and everybody loses.
Oh damn!
So before you could just pump how many amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere, because you didn't really care, because if you didn't have problems with tiles flooding, it doesn't really matter how much you produce, and you could just produce into the maximum and win, basically. But you can't really do that anymore, because if you do that, you screw the game over for everyone, for literally everyone. So that's.
Oh damn!
I think that's a really fun dynamic you create with the players, and especially in online games, because you gotta have someone who is just being a dick and just tries to pump as much CO2 into the game just to fuck everything up for the rest of the people. But
true.
But it makes the climate change more impactful, which I think is really cool. And they are announcing more game modes like that. So
that's cool.
Over the next couple of months until January 2021 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Civ 6 is getting a lot of updates. Not sure.
I need a job before I kind of buy all the expansions.
I get it. I got the entire collection yesterday. I saw it on Steam and was just like, wow. I've got the rest already because I bought it in a sale once. So I thought, well,
why not? YOLO.
Why not? Yeah.
I was thinking it would be cool for us to have like a gaming fund or something where we can buy games and just do this podcast forever.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
I mean, I've got a lot of games, so we don't really have to.
But I don't.
Well, I've got a lot of things which we can play, so I don't think for the foreseeable future we don't really need it. I think.
No, but eventually, right? Not only for like playing games, for example, like building a D&D world, but if we really want to build a game, we can put some resources in that and actually try it.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
I would like to make a game sometime.
I mean, we have we can especially do the art direction already and the music direction already.
Yeah, and I know
You know,
about
write a
game design.
story, think of mechanics. I don't know, you know, like do stuff like that. Because it's not like we had never done it before. We've done it for school before.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Now it just expanded basically, and just find people who are interested in it. And
yeah, why not? I think on that note we can end this episode because we're a bit over an hour. So there were many interesting things coming. So well,
yeah, we talked about Rick's his virginity and
yeah, gotta slay that pussy.
You heard it first. Ladies, you heard it first.
Oh god, no.
Rick is ready. Rick is ready. He's gonna slay, he says, so.
Yeah, let's just end. Well, at least have a nice day, everyone. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Laters.